Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Blue Sky Beauty. I'm your host, Victoria Fox, and this week we are covering a Tron-inspired look because, aside from Star Wars Land, I am beyond excited about the Tron roller coaster ride coming to Florida. So I really wanted to incorporate the kind of geometric designs that you see throughout Tron. So I got some graphic liner going. I really wanted to also pick up on the color scheme, that really bright blue and that contrasty kind of orangey color as well. So let's get started. I'm starting out with the usual already on my face: foundation, concealer, powder, and brows. I'd like to make a special shout out to the Makeup Forever Ultra High Definition Foundation. This is my first time trying it and it's incredible. First, add a light gray shadow, like Lazarus from the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette, all over your lid. Now define your crease with a matte black color like Shaq's, also from the Shade and Light palette, on the inner crease, forming a winged point at the ends. Now we'll add that graphic liner. Using a white paint, like Maron's Paradise paint, line between the light gray bottom of your lid and the black top of your eyeshadow, forming a winged point like you would with a normal eyeliner. Fill in that white liner with a bright blue Tron-like color. Here I used a combination of the colors Metamorphosis and Heads Will Roll from the Alice Through the Looking Glass palette. Next, you'll apply a dark liner at the top of that blue liner and on the outside of your black eyeshadow, stopping about halfway from the outside of the eye. And if you're like me, you'll improvise when your eyeliner gives up and use a black paint, like Maron's Paradise paint, and a thin brush to do this. This takes a ton of precision, so take your time. Using a black liner, line your eyes with a regular winged cat eye on your lash line. Also add some of your favorite mascara. Here I'm using Tarte's Tartist Eyelash Paint in black. If you look at the characters in Tron, particularly the sirens, their lashes are pretty intense and clumpy, so go crazy. After touching up any problem areas, add a sparkly red-orange, such as Salazan Grum from the Through the Looking Glass palette, to your lower lash line generously. Add a shimmery cream color, like Royal Flush from the Through the Looking Glass palette as well, to the inner corner of your eyes. Time to highlight. Take a color like Royal Flush again and apply it between your top liner line and your brows with the fluffy brush. Highlight your face with a blue iridescent highlighter, such as the color Sapphire from the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. I applied it to my cheekbones, tip of my nose, and Cupid's bow. For the lips, I used a dark gray like Kat Von D's Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Wolf. Using the white paint from before, I placed a line in the middle of my bottom lip and dragged it down slightly off the lip. I then went over it with the blue colors we used before. I also added a touch of the Sapphire highlighter to all of the blues on my face to really make them pop. Looks like you're ready to take on the grid! Well, here you have it. Here's our finished look. I definitely wanted to add my beloved Shanghai Disneyland Tron ears along with this. I certainly hope that we get these ears in when we get the ride. But another thing I wanted to throw in here, if you're a big fan of the show, the Attractions Magazine T-Fury site now has Blue Sky Beauty shirts, which are beautiful if you wanted to grab one of those. They also have some really cool hats and other Attractions Magazine merch like Turvises and fun stuff like that. So definitely check that out. I'm sure that we can link that in the bottom of the description of the video. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.